Is the RBI handicapped when it comes to regulating this world?
It is handicapped that it has not regulated this world properly. I would put it the other
Explain
way
it
around.
more
that it
simply. I
needed
didn't
to
get
regulate.
You. Is the
it
RBI
should have.
doesn't want it, or is there no law? What is it?
I'm saying that the RBI ought to take a strong stand with respect to regulating crypto assets, and it cannot shy away from its role as a regulator for this particular asset class. Call it what you want, the nomenclature is irrelevant, but RBI will necessarily be a party as a regulator.
Mr. Shroff, has the policy establishment, and I'm saying Mint Street and North Block, both been kind of not fully prepared with how to deal with this? There are hundreds of thousands of investors. Just because you didn't put up a door or a barbed wire, if someone's walked in, you have even decided to tax them. Then why is it taking the policy establishment to come up with a regulatory framework? Why is it taking so much time, sir?
So leave tax aside for a second and just coming to this question, I just want to build on what Nappinai said. I think part of the problem arises in the underlying legislative framework. The money and currency is not defined anywhere, not even in the RBI Act or any of the legislation. The closest that comes to it is in some sections of the FEMA, which talk of other instruments. So I think from RBI, if I have just to put on a narrow RBI hat for a second, I have no legislative basis to tax this. And so as a risk averse regulator, I'll say push it along, abhi nahi karna hai. So that is one approach. There is a theory that this is actually a security and therefore SEBI should register it when you look at it as an asset class rather than as a payment system. And the closest you get to that in the Securities Act, it refers to other marketable securities. So this is one of those kind of, round robin games where you have to choose the prime suspect of who will regulate it.
Right.
Now, within that universe of regulators, RBI seems to stand the tallest, and therefore it has rightly been chosen as "Acha isko bade bhai ko de do." It is that kind of approach which has arisen by default. But I feel that there's going to be either some legislative amendment that you need or a new law.
Okay.
So that may I just chip in to answer your question? Sure. When it all started for India with those RBI circulars of warnings to investors, it was simpliciter about cryptocurrencies or crypto assets.
Yeah.
Then it reached, so it had a regulatory aspect.
Right.
Then it grew because the number of investors grew and we were still hedging without a regulatory framework. So today, cutting through straight to where we stand today. Today, the whole topic has become about socio-political, socio-economic and socio-legal. So it's no longer unidimensional, and all the dimensions of this particular issue raises so many hydra's heads that the regulator probably does not want to deal with it rather than wanting to deal with it and then take the heads head on, if I may use that part.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.